small. We do like to talk moderate, mild trash in here, okay? That is welcomed, all right? So, yeah, everybody have a good time. Kim has a little bit of a headache, so be nice to Kim, okay? Don't be mean, all right? D Street, we're doing a big break tonight, bro. You're not going to want to miss that, okay? Dude, it's pretty mild, moderate. Let's not say things that obviously make ears poke up. Okay, if it would make somebody, if you said it in a room and somebody and people in the room looked at you, that's not moderate. That's not moderate. Okay. Good luck, everybody. It is rip time, and Kim, I know that you can. Good luck, everybody. We're gonna start with a Donruss Mega. And work our way around. Empty box. See if we got all our packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And tonight's break, I'll probably get up there sometime mid-afternoon, you guys. I've got to get all this stuff together for you guys, which I've already got the majority of it, but we did 2 breaks this morning. Warren Moon, Darius Slade Jr., Asante Samuel, Vince Ferragamo, Troy Faltanu for the Steelers, Dominators, Patty Mahomes going to the Chiefs, Jalen Polk for the Pats on the pink, Malachi Corley, Keyshawn Johnson, and the running back, Kurt Warner. What an excellent card to start the wall out with. Oh, hold up. Good morning, Jay Machado. What's up, bro? All right. Najee Harris, Fred Warner, Devin A-Chain, Tank Dell on the patch going to Scotty. Nico Collins going to Scotty. Roma Dunze on the Gridiron Kings, canvas style. A.J. Barner for the Seahawks going to Diana. Amarius Mims, DeMarcado, and Kyle Pitts. Machado, we're doing a big break tonight. I don't know what your plans are on a Sunday night, but we're doing a more than what Primo normally does type break. Probably double what I typically do price-wise in product. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go, and we're going to see if we've got the peeps out there to do it with. I've got more than a couple people saying they wanted to be in it, so we're going to give it a go. Take that. When you get that Oilers tattoo, dog. Dexter Manley, Kendrick Bourne, Demario Davis, Chris Godwin on the green, Danny Dimes, Joe Milton on the throwback for the Pats. Our blue scope is Joe Alt for the Chargers, Michael Pratt, Isaiah Likely, and Khalil Shakir with the Kid Reporter. Still got to create my wall here, so we'll go ahead and put Joe Alt up there for the time being. He's actually a very good lineman, if you didn't know. Always and forever. It's almost like he's going to start at some point. He's going to be the new Brock Purdy. DeAndre Swift, Jake Ferguson, DeAndre Hopkins, Adam Thielen. We've got Mike Vrabel for the Pats. Bear, rated rookie Rome Odunze, throwback style. Jeremiah Trotter on the pink. Fashanu for the Jets, Jeff Blake, and Nick Chubb. Welcome back, Aries. Just a couple of packs. Not much. Not much at all. Romeo Dobbs, Travis Kelce, Dan Marino, Stephon Diggs, green rated rookie, Bucky Irving going to that last spot. Magic, what up, Pickle? We got a little lead. Rated rookie, retro. I like these very, very much. Lad McConkey for the Chargers, and that is how are you doing? Jalen Wright for the Dolphins, Theo Johnson, Javonte Williams, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I like them for two reasons. First, they look good. Second of all, they don't show up all that much. Misbehaving. Got a blue scope in this one. CJ Stroud. Jalen Hurts, Eric Dickerson, Jimmy Smith. On the rookies for the Eagles, Will Shipley. Galaxy of Stars, short print, Justin Herbert going to How Are You Doing? Tyler Guyton for the Cowboys going to Diana. Byron Murphy II, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Garrett Wilson to end our first Donruss Mega. Now we're going to do the Topps Chrome. You understand? And the wall is complete. He's always watching. Dylan's always watching. Yeah, peeper. See? Empty box. Not a thing. Should be 7 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It is. Good luck. All right, we start out with a Darren Woodson. Barry Sanders on the X-Fractor. That's a good start, Justin. That's nice. I don't have that one. Jason Taylor on the X-Fractor for the Dolphins. Jaden Daniels on the Silver Hollow Refractor. Roman Wilson and Chris Johnson on the Refractor for the Titans. It says Tennessee at the top. Thank goodness. Oh, man. Holy moly. Thank goodness. My gosh. No, Sconnell, that's not yours. And Barry. Good start to a Mega. Maybe they'll surprise us with a... hang on. Cards are being difficult over here. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's better. Mario Manningham, Herman Moore, X-Fractor, Tyke Smith for the Bucks. Behind Tyke is T.O. for the Niners on the Sunday Swag, Chop Chop, and a Spencer Rattler. That's right. Spread that love around. Spread it all around. I'm not, but what I am doing tonight, Anthon, is I'm doing a bigger break tonight. Now it's a big break. Okay, most of my regulars are kind of intrigued at the moment. I am doing another one tonight. It's fairly big. I imagine it probably won't fill instantly, but it's just give me a follow and then look for my name. I usually post the video before I go live, so people have a chance to get some squads before I ever go live. So just, Anthon, this is the best way I can put it. You know your main page where you see everybody that you're following when they're live? Well, if I'm not live, you won't see me up there. So you need to scroll to find me. And then in that little bubble, I tell everybody when I'm posting. So that's your guide to everything. And that's to everybody in here, even my regulars. That is your guide to everything. When you're sitting there chilling on TikTok and you're interested in getting in Primo's break that day, go find that bubble. Joe, oh yeah. Urban Legends. Peyton Manning for the Broncos. Holla at a playa. Nasty. Nasty. That's sick, dude. That is sick. That is freaking sick. Nasty. It's a 55-pointer, too. Oh, no, it's not. There's a card behind him. I just saw it. I was like, wait a minute. Mushin Mohammed was chilling behind Peyton there. It is a treasure, bro. It is a treasure, and it's your treasure. And let's take care of Mushin while I'm at it. We got some more cards in there. That's the first Urban Legend I pulled. Sean Alexander, Caleb Williams on the base, and Jalen Wright. Okay. Why don't y'all just go ahead and give us an auto, too? Steve Grogan. On the finesse X-Fractor for the Cardinals, going to Dude. The Dude abides. Chris Jenkins. Torrey Holt on the refractor for the Rams. Frank Gore Jr. and Braden Fisk. Dude, Topps has even more dust than Panini does. It's crazy. And Mr. Jenkins going to Yo-Jitsu. Is that what we're calling them now, Arkham? Pickle. Pickle, you're fitting right in, bro. Welcome to Primo Breaks. Boomer Esiason, Joey Porter. Hang on. Randall Cunningham on the X-Fractor for the Vikings. Not bad. Are you here? B-Wax, are you here? I can't remember if I invited you or not. Anthony Richardson, Will Reichert, and a Tim Tebow. Okay. I couldn't remember if I missed you or not. And I tell you what, if this, maybe we'll start making this like maybe not a regular thing, but every other Sunday we'll do a big break at night. Kind of mix it up a little bit. Make the end of the week something different. James White, Tony Mandarich. For the Detroit Lions on the X-Fractor, Enos Rakestraw Jr. There he is. You had to talk him up. Jerzon Newton, Kalen Bullock for the Texans, and Dan Marino on the refractor. There you go, Robert. Dolphins are showing up. And that's a fact. One pack left, and then we got another Donruss Mega to get into. And then it's Hobby time. Hobby time. I will do a recap at the end, folks. Willie Galt. Patrick Willis. Hold on. Chad Ochocinco on the X-Fractor. For the New England Patriots, Mike Vrabel on the same thing. Green Bay Packers out of 250, Jordan Morgan, Green, Tyler Guyton, and Fashanu to end out the top. So it was a good mega. We hit an Urban Legends out of it. That's a good mega. And now let's see if Donruss has one little trick up its sleeve. One more. All right. Empty box, as you can see. No hidden treasures for Arkham. One, oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got all our packs. Let's get after it. Come on, Rippin'. Don't give up now. It's only been 2 megas. The third mega might have just what you're looking for. And also remember, you're breaking with Primo. Aaron Jones, Jake Elliott, Johnny Hecker, I think is a patch. Will Shipley for the Eagles on the patch going to Kersaxon. James Lofton. For the G-Men, rookies, Malik Neighbors we take. Ain't that right, Doc? Jordan Travis for the Jets. Back-to-back for the Doc. Xavier Worthy, Tyler Algier, and Roquan Smith. Got me a funny feeling about this mega right now. I don't know what it is, but I got me a feeling. Appreciate that, Donald. He's been here all 3 years I've been doing this. He's been a part of every single break. I think it took me 2 breaks, maybe 3 to pull the first downtown. It happened quick. Minka Fitzpatrick, Christian McCaffrey, Daniil Hunter, Michael Pittman Jr., rated rookie, Kool-Aid McKinstry for the Saints. That's Terry Bradshaw on the true throwback. Look at him. My goodness. Goodness gracious. You could uppercut him with ease. Moving on. Jamari Thrash for the Browns. Anthony Gould, Josh Allen, Evan McPherson, and the Kid Reporter. I see some of y'all hopping into the shop, you guys. This is the last one this morning. I will be posting a very hefty break this afternoon. It's legit. It ain't no joke. So it's not like a case break or anything, but it's about double what we normally do. Jonathan Allen, Demario, Douglas, Olakun, Devontae Adams. We've got Max Crosby on the green press proof. Brendan Rice on the throwback for the Chadges. Another Dolphin Chop on the pink. Okay, Robert. Velli, Jerry Jeudy, and Garrett Bowles. All right, 3 packs to go, and then we got 2 hobbies to open. Donald, I usually get on around 6:30. I got to make sure I get all this stuff together for you guys, so it's usually around 6:30 though. So I'll post prior to that. You're going to want to be looking for my video. So just make sure you're following me. I'll follow you back. And you already are. So just make sure you're following me. And the best way I can put this, Donald, is you know where you see all the people that you're following up top when they're live? You can put little messages in there. So scroll past the people that are live, because I'm not going to be live, and find Primo. And then in that little bubble, it's going to tell you when I'm posting, when I finally know what time it is. I can't give you an exact time yet, but that's your baseline. Dick Butkus, Brandon Aubrey, Justin Herbert, Cooper Kupp, Jarrett Stidham, Mike Evans on the Elite Series, Michael Pratt, Pink for the Pack, Roma Dunzi, David Montgomery, and Darius Slayton. So, Donald, the best way, that's fine. I try to remember to tag everybody in my videos, but sometimes I miss people because, man, it's hard to remember everybody. Like, it's hard for me to tag 100 people, and sometimes I tag more than that. And I'm going to stop talking now before you guys run away with what I'm talking about right now. Jarrett Stidham's going to get a penny sleeve. Jordan Love, Marquise Brown, Raheem Mostert, Derek Carr. On the Dominators, Super Bowl champion Matthew Stafford, going to How Are You Doing? Production line, DJ Moore and Jalen Johnson for the Bears. On our blue scope, it's a Colt. Latu for the Colts. Cornelius Johnson, Xavier Gibson, and Kenneth Walker III. Now, I have pulled downtowns out of these last packs of these megas. I hope that's the case. But I'm just letting you know that it is possible. I have done it. And I won't sneak a peek or anything. We're just going to go. TJ Hawkinson, Saquon Barkley, Kellen Winslow, Antoine Winfield Jr., Trent McDuffie, Champ is here, Nick Bolton. I think it would have been right there if there was one. Pink, Jatavian Sanders for the Panthers, Faltanu, Trey McBride, Jake Matthews, and the Kid Reporter. All right, folks, it's hobby time. It's hobby time. And I've only got a few of you in here that's new. So, again, I can't know everything right then when I'm done breaking. But I will see what happens when I sort it. It's kind of hard not to. And I will throw in accordingly. And if you do skunk out, don't let that be the last time. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you stick around long enough, I'm going to pull you something nasty. Legit. All right. Which one do we start with? Let's start with the right one. Good luck, everybody. Seven cards in each one of these. Oh, I've been told that before, Pickle. All right, well, we definitely don't have a booklet in there. Empty box. Topps makes the coolest boxes. All right, here we go. We've got a Roman Wilson for the Steelers to start us out. No way, dude. Michael Pratt on the auto. Do better. Do better. Be better. Yeah, we'll take this. Ricky Parasol for the Niners. Not numbered, but we take it. Jermaine Burton is numbered for the Bengals. 25 out of 75 going to Yojitsu, I believe. Maurice Jones-Drew for the Jags. out of 75. 11 out of 75. Nice. Who got the Raiders? Rob. Yep, 11 out of 75. Player worn patch and a Kevin Falk on the back. They really are. They did a good job with them. They did do a good job with them. Oh, you're a little bit. You little thicker. Little thicker. Thicker. Of course, Pratt was in there. Sorry, Arkham. Maybe one day he'll matter. Who knows? But we definitely take parasols. That's for sure. We definitely take those. I'm sorry, Arkham. That sucks. I'm going to have to throw in something for you. Just because you pulled that. Oh, hang on. These aren't 55 points. So some of them are 55. Some of them are just regular. It's odd. And anybody new in here, I've had people go, "Why are you hitting the cards?" Like, I'll show you why. Okay, so you've got different options when it comes to breakers. If you watch fast breakers, which I consider myself a fairly fast breaker, they take it and they squeeze the edges and they jam it down in there. That's not better than this. That, not in my opinion. I get it as close as I can and then let the card do the work. And no matter how many times I hit the bottom of this, that card never touches the bottom. I don't care how many times you hit it. Okay. So I'm just letting you know. I've had people complain about it, like, "What are you doing?" The right thing, in my opinion. But everybody's got their opinion. I'd much rather see somebody doing this than jamming their finger down into just jamming the card down in there. And they do it so fast you don't even realize it. It's just like, and you got the Kevin Falk. Okay. All right. Round 2. Again, I will do a recap, and I've got all of your backs, so don't worry about it. But hopefully and ideally we pull somebody something really nasty, or more than one somebody something really nasty right now. Okay. Empty box. Good luck, everybody. Oh, no way. Didn't that the first, hold on. Did that pack start out with the Roman Wilson? It did. What the? All right. Good luck, everybody. I can't see anything. All right. It's a quarterback. It's a quarterback. On card auto, Drake May. It's not numbered, but wow, it's good looking. And that is going to Arkham. That's a beautiful looking card right there. That's a beautiful. Hang on. Hang on. I'm not going to put that card down. That just looks too good. Let's see what the next one is. It is Johnny Wilson for the Eagles. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna put these down and I'm gonna take care of Drake May because it's a good looking card. That's a good looking card. There you go, brother. It's not RG, but hey. And then Johnny Wilson is going to Kerr Saxon. I don't think that's numbered either, bro. Mushin Mohammed for the Panthers out of 99. Jeff Garcia for the Niners. Who knew? What the heck's going on here? Relic card. Keyshawn. Oh, there's a case hit behind this. Anytime the patch is backwards, it's a case hit. Good luck. Good luck. Ew! Inaugurations, Brock Bowers going to Rippin' Robinson. I think you feel a little bit better about tonight, don't you, brother? That's nasty. And I'll show Keyshawn here in a second. Hang on. Nasty. And Keyshawn Johnson is out of 150. It is for the Jets, and it is player worn. Now, I know as well as you guys do that not everybody just got a piece of that. I'm going to take care of you, okay? Don't you worry about it. And I'm getting ready to go do that right now, because I got to sort these breaks and get them out to you tomorrow morning. So let me get on to that. I'm going to do a recap. Thank you so much, everybody. Pickle, we'll see what we can do. Don't play games with Primo. I'll send you a box of tissues, and they'll be signed by Arkham. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. We're going to get into something a little more crazier tonight, okay? Ultimately, we don't ever know what's in any of this, but I tell you what, I'm putting a break up there. So good luck with the rest of your day, and I'll try to navigate with you guys. Just look for that bubble up there, because we're doing a big break tonight. One you won't see anywhere else, that I'm fairly confident of. But let's do a recap here real quick. Thank you, Arkham. Thank you, Kim. Hope you feel a little bit better. Aries, happy birthday. Arkham, you did okay considering the Commanders kind of left you dry. You did okay. B-Craft, so I'm going to do a Topps Chrome Sapphire hobby. I'm going to do a Prism Deca hobby and a Spectra hobby, and probably something else I just haven't decided yet. It may just be those three, but I'll probably throw something else in there. But regardless, that's what we're doing, and you know what those boxes mean. So that means big break. Enos Rakestraw Jr. Appreciate you, Justin. Have a good day, bro. Randall Cunningham. Malik Neighbors, Mike Vrabel, Terry Bradshaw, Jordan Travis, Caleb Williams, Mushin Mohammed, Marvin Harrison Jr., Barry Sanders, Jaden Daniels on the hollow deed, Jamari Thrash, Romadunzi, Jalen Wright, Bucky Irving, Justin Herbert on the Galaxy of Stars short print, Nico Collins, Lad McConkey, Joe Milton III, Patrick Mahomes, AJ Barner, Roma Dunzi, Joe Alt, Dan Marino, Anthony Richardson, Jalen Wright, Spencer Rattler, Chris Johnson, Chop Robinson, Jason Taylor, and Tank Dell on the patch. We've got Will Shipley, Torrey Holt, DJ Moore and Jalen Johnson, Matt Stafford, Latu, Mike Evans, Chop Robinson, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Chad Johnson, Roman Wilson, Kevin Falk, Jermaine Burton out of 75, Roma Dunzi, Jatavian Sanders, Xavier Worthy, Ricky Parasol on card auto going to Mr. Esquire. Mushin Mohammed for the Panthers out of 99, Jeff Garcia, Roman Wilson, Maurice Jones-Drew, Michael Pratt, Johnny Wilson, Keyshawn Johnson, player worn patch out of 150 for the Jets. Brock Bowers patch out of 75, player worn. Drake May on card auto for the Pats going to Arkham. Brock Bowers inaugurations, and that is a case hit. And Urban Legends is also that out of Topps Chrome for the Broncos going to Arkham. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Again, we're doing a big boy break tonight, so we're trying something a little different. We don't normally do one this big, but hopefully you can stop by and find somebody in your range, okay? And I got to get it all priced out and all that stuff. Good morning, Goober. We're doing a big break tonight, you guys. Kind of out of my comfort zone, so hopefully you guys can hop in. Usually I try to keep it at the best prices as I possibly can, and I still will with this too. It's just going to cost more. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I've got some sorting and stuff to do, and be looking for that bubble up there, you guys. That when I know more, that's when you know more, okay? As far as when I'm dropping it, all right? Thank you so much. Kim, appreciate you. Diana, have a good rest of your day. Everybody that's still here, everybody have a good rest of your day.